There once was an enthusiastic and passionate bunny girl, Guusagi, who loved art, music, and anime. Her ears and tail were as soft as cotton, and not to mention, adorable. She loved her features. She was unapologetically herself in every way. Guusagi often listened to the latest hits from Vocaloid with her adorable friend, Guusagi-kun. Guusagi-kun is a smaller bunny with light beige fur and latte-colored accents on the ears. He often accompanied Guusagi wherever she went. One day, Guusagi was drawing by the stairs at school and had music playing from her phone. She didn't use headphones since she didn't want the wire to get in the way of her drawing. A few of her friends walked by and noticed what music was playing, scoffed and laughed as they approached Guusagi. These so-called friends then proceeded to make remarks such as, "What are you listening to? Ew, why do they sound like that?" They then continued by looking at Guusagi's work. "Aw, that's cute. Oh, never mind. What is that? Aren't those the cartoons you like?" "It's from a game I like," Guusagi softly said. She was holding back tears as she didn't want her new bullies to see them fall. "Whatever. I always knew you were weird," said one of the main bullies of the group. With this, Guusagi melted into despair. After she returned home from school, she wept and wept in her room. Guusagi-kun tried to comfort her as much as possible, but sometimes it was just better to cry it out. A few weeks later, Guusagi lost her spark, her ears, and her tail in the process. She was a regular introverted human girl from then on, ashamed of who she was and what she loved. Guusagi built a protective shell of herself to never be bullied by others again. She was afraid to show her true self to anyone and didn't want to experience those times again. Years later, she grew up. Yet Guusagi was still stuck in her life. What could she do? As the days went by, she missed enjoying the things she loved. She wondered if there was anyone out there who would like her, for her. Guusagi-kun had been by her side over the years and was a rabbit of few words. However, whenever it mattered most, he always found the right things to say to her. "Let's go outside for a small walk today. I have a feeling something good will happen," Guusagi-kun gently said. Guusagi replied, I don't know. "Courage begins with one small step. Come on, I'll be right next to you," said Guusagi-kun. As she walked in a park outside, she overheard a conversation between two people. One person mentioned an idea to the other. "Why don't you try streaming? I think you'll be able to do it well." Suddenly, Guusagi-kun paused mid-hop and turned to Guusagi. "You should try that too. I've heard of many people finding their niche from streaming. I think it'll be good for you," Guusagi-kun said. After much thought and a quick search on her phone, Guusagi's eyes widened. Her heart rate increased and she felt a surge of energy. What was that? What was this feeling? It felt so light, yet electrifying at the same time. It was the same spark she used to feel years ago. Guusagi slightly smiled to herself and thought, why not? Adorning herself in a hoodie with bunny ears attached in the back, Guusagi felt ready to try. She loved this hoodie as she could still hold on to her ears and no one would see them unless they looked behind her. With Guusagi-kun encouraging her and staying by her side, she timidly clicked the like button and Guusagi found her people. No, her bunnies. Over time, she grew more and more comfortable with herself, her community, and her passion for art and music. They accepted her for who she was. Guusagi realized that throughout her journey, she had met amazing people along the way. An elf girl lent her hand and encouraged her to keep trying. Thanks to all of the support from her friends, community, and Guusagi-kun, Guusagi was able to be herself again. Months later, as Guusagi found more happiness, she suddenly felt something on the back of her head. What were they? When she checked, she felt a soft pair of fluffy bunny ears. Her ears were back! Still hidden, but finally real again. Her tail reappeared too. Still a bit shy, Guusagi had decided to keep them to herself. This motivated her to continue her journey of self-confidence, comfort, and growth. She was ready to transform into a new version of herself. To help her passion even more, Guusagi-kun gifted Guusagi a new outfit. This outfit symbolized her effort to become her true self again, and not be afraid to show it. It's like Guusagi-kun always said, "You're stronger than you think."